Okay, but you are listening to Live from the Heartland, and we hope you join us every Saturday morning because we try and bring you people and ideas and news about events that matter to both our community, our city, and the world. Today, by the way, April 10th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the voting assembly here in the 49th Ward. Terribly exciting. It is the last day for all our neighbors age 16 and over. You do not have to be a citizen. You just have to be 16 and older to go into the Chicago Math and Science Academy over there on Clark Street. That's just north of Toohey on Clark Street. And cast your ballot for your 8 favorite of the projects listed on our sample ballot, which are available everywhere, including right here at the Heartland Cafe at the cashier station. You should definitely look at the sample ballot before you vote. It's also available on www.ward49.com. Listen, this is just simply the most exciting thing me as an activist has seen in my life, in my neighborhood. We're the only people in the country doing this. We get to say what our money gets spent on. What a concept. It's called taxation with representation, something that we've been asking for a couple of hundred years. So be a part of a historic moment and something that will begin an incredible movement, I think, in the entire city. Once people realize what's going on here, I think a lot of neighborhoods would like to have the same right. Despite what Alderman Stone said on the radio this week, our 50th Ward neighbors, you ought to know what your guy said about your wish and your right to have anything to say about how that menu money is spent. Honest to God, he sounded like he was from Bridgeport instead of West Ridge. But in any case, terribly, terribly exciting. The participatory budgeting in the 49th Ward has its finale today with your voices. So let them be heard and enjoy. I certainly intend to enjoy it. Don't we, Susan?
Yes, and what's interesting is the voting is at the Chicago Math and Science Academy. Go see how a building has been reused. That used to be the old Mega Mall.
I know. I have not seen the rehab of it since they took it over. They did it incredibly quickly, actually.
I was really surprised. I kept thinking they were going to knock the old building down, so it's nice to see a building reused.
Yes.
And go see what it looks like and go vote.
I love the leadership of that school, CMSA. They've been incredibly creative and powerful. They have a powerful influence. Okay, this wonderful person sitting next to me, we have a great show, by the way. Later on, we're going to hear from Lillian Matanme, which is she's going to be talking about the youth-led school-to-prison pipeline event of next Saturday. I'm very interested in hearing about that. We're also going to hear from our good friend Fred Anzevino from TheoUbique about the currently playing chess, which is, again, receiving wonderful reviews. And it's an exciting play that I didn't manage to see last night because I got back up here late, but I'm definitely planning on seeing. I don't just wash dishes over there. I see plays, too. So we'll talk to Fred also. Currently, though, right now we're going to hear from Sue Lannen, who is the program co-chair for the North Lakeshore Earth Day 2010 event. This is the third annual North Lakeshore Earth Day. It's being held next Saturday, April 17th, from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Loyola University's Rogers Park Lakefront campus. Sue, tell us about it, okay?
Well, this third annual North Shore Earth Day, called Recipe for a Healthy Planet, is a free, open to the public celebration and conference hosted by Loyola University Chicago at the Quinlan Life Sciences Building, 1050 West Sheridan Road, and also in nearby Flanner Hall. And it really brings together the North Shore communities of Andersonville, Edgewater, Lincoln Square, Ravenswood, Rogers Park, and Uptown for a collaborative event. It's actually the largest community-based event, Earth Day event of its kind in Chicago, that provides our communities, adult and youth, information and fun about important environmental issues through guest speakers, workshops, a green fair, children's activities, and this year, films and film shorts.
So I'm interested in the graphic and the title, Recipe for a Healthy Planet. There's a graphic here I'm looking at with a fork serving up the globe, it looks like. Or is that stick a fork in it, we're done. It's done. Tell me what this is all about.
Well, hopefully we're not done quite yet, though we may be as a species if we don't start making changes to combat global warming. And one of those changes involves agriculture, how we humans currently grow food and what we choose to eat. The goals of Recipe for a Healthy Planet are to give community members a better understanding of our global food system and how it affects the world, as well as what we can do to have more locally grown, fresh, nutritious food available to all. What steps can we take to ensure a healthier now and a healthier future for the generations that come after us?
So you got a keynote speaker that I'm really interested in. Tell us about Mike Nowak.
Mike Novak, it's spelled with a W but pronounced V.
Oh, okay, thanks.
He is a radio show host with WCPT, that's Chicago Progressive Talk Radio. His program is on Sundays from 8 till 10 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He's also president of Chicago Recycling Coalition, a master gardener, founder of the Midwest Ecological Landscaping Association, and a humorist and an actor. He does a lot of improv.
Could he do a couple more things, please?
No, I don't think so.
He's not busy enough?
Not busy enough.
Okay.
He's going to share his stories with us about how and why he got involved in green living practices. I think sometimes when we hear what affects people personally, it really strikes us.
I think that's right. That's exactly right.
And he's going to be sharing that with us from 9:30 to 10 in the main auditorium at Quinlan, room 142.
Yeah, these two buildings that you're using are the ones that are at the sort of the south end of the campus, right up against Sheridan Road. So folks who aren't familiar with campus can go online and look at where the Flanner Hall and Quinlan Life Science Building is, but basically it's between the old Mundelein skyscraper and the Loyola parking structure.
Exactly. It's just immediately west from Mundelein Hall, and right on Sheridan Road, though the main entrance to Quinlan is on the west side of the building.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's free parking that day in their parking garage, but it's right there at the Loyola L stop.
Hey, it's Earth Day. You better walk or ride your bike.
Walk, ride your bike.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, how many people usually come to this event?
Well, in 2008, there were 600, and last year when it was rainy and windy, we had 800. So we're hoping for clear skies, and we think we're likely to reach that number, if not more. But the good thing is that there's plenty of activity and workshops going on. We've got 4 floors of Quinlan and plus Flanner Hall. Flanner will mostly be for the cooking demonstrations and food-related activities.
So I guess that's where we'll be serving our Heartland Fare.
That's correct.
Uh-huh. So I know that you have a great kids program. Talk about that.
Oh, it's totally cool. Osterman's Kids Corner will feature arts and crafts activities such as make your own nature masks, decorating flower pots and planting them, making seed balls, an interactive puppet play with children's yoga. That's by Food Active.
Lift up your mind, Fred.
Yeah.
No. Lift it up, baby.
And
we'll have to describe what seed balls are.
Oh,
It's an adult audience this morning.
well, that's when you really want to plant plants in maybe a vacant yard by lobbing over some seeds that are encased in healthy soil
Stuff.
and a little bit of compost.
A little bit of manure.
Yeah, and actually friends of mine from Columbia College and musicians are coming to help the kids do that.
So are we going to lob them up on the L embankments here? Because I see that they totally
denuded them. Yeah,
they denuded it on the east side here of the tracks.
Yeah, what's with all the cutting down of the trees there?
I have
kind
no
of
idea.
A concern.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
So anyway, also Food Animal Concerns Trust is going to be doing a puppet play that combines yoga and puppetry.
I love
and
this.
helps children understand why humane treatment of animals is essential and ethical. And then they'll be happy. There'll be worm composting display, healthy snacks, and a lot more. The children's activities, you parents listen up, are going to be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., all free, and take place in the 3rd floor atrium of the Quinlan Life Sciences building.
So it's called the Osterman's Kid Corner, not for nothing. Harry Osterman and his family are highly supportive of the Earth Day festivities. He was one of the founding daddies of the committee, and wow, I'd love to make a gooey seed ball and throw it up here on throw a bunch of them up over on that side that they just denuded of the L tracks. But I think that's supposed to be a guerrilla activity, so all of you, la 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 la, forget I just said that.